Our next guest is part of a team organizing private flights, not waiting for the government to get out of Kabul. But while Americans are lining up to help, he says in no uncertain terms, the Biden administration has been a massive impediment to their effort. Retired Navy SEAL and former Virginia Congressman Scott Taylor joins us now. Scott, you took action like you've been trained to do. How has the administration gotten in your way?
Well, good morning, Brian. It's great to be with you. And first of all, let me say that I'm proud to work alongside Robert Strick and Regulus Global. We have a team that's been working nonstop for over a week now, and we're just part of a we're a small effort in a very massive effort with Americans of all walks of life, veterans doing heroic humanitarian work in Afghanistan, trying to save lives. Look, we were in touch with the White House over a week ago, trying to get in there and help people out and save lives and get charter flights in there to get folks out to help them, and it just got nowhere. Quite frankly, he said, "We'll send you the task unit," and then we could get no one at state. And this is an environment that's challenging. It's constantly changing. There are a lot of complexities. The need is extensive and great, and we've been able to help. Quite frankly, our role has morphed, and not just charter flights, but we've been able to use our extensive networks overseas to help engage countries like Qatar, who helped us get safe passage from the city to the airport for over like 300 people or something like that. We've passed securely information on American citizens to the DOD, who's reached out to us to ask us for it, and we've helped agencies in ways that we can't talk about online right now.
Yeah, but the administration has not been much of a help. They can't get out of their own way. They clearly are disorganized. Scott, how many people do you think, Americans, do you think are in country in Afghanistan?
I think the 1,500 number you're hearing is very low. And I got to say, man, I am absolutely ashamed of the leadership of my country right now. Not the men and women in uniform who are on the ground and others who are civilians that are helping, that are working hard to save lives. But I'm absolutely baffled that no one's been fired, astounded that there's been zero resignations and protests. Biden didn't have a binary choice. It wasn't should we stay or should we go. He had a range of options and strategies. And what has occurred is an epic failure that could lead to the largest American hostage situation in our nation's history.
Brings me to the most important question. If we leave on the 31st, which means we got to start packing up right away, right now, do we have any leverage to get our people out afterwards, let alone our Afghan interpreters?
The reality is the Taliban is on their best behavior right now, and that's not very good. And the only reason for that is because of the thousands of American troops that are there right now. When we leave, I think all hell is going to break loose. And I think this nation needs leaders elected, needs the leaders appointed who are willing to walk through the fires of hell to get American citizens out safe. And I got to tell you, I want to ask you, Brian, and ask your audience. We have an operation going right now that could save the lives of hundreds of women and children right now. And I'm asking for your prayers for success.
Any way to contribute?
It's very, I'm proud because there's so many people across all parts of America who have asked to help, to contribute. And the reality is we're so bogged down with thousands of requests and trying to make this operation, which is very complex, make it work in other operations and helping in many other ways. It's very difficult to take in all the generous offers of help, to be honest with you. But there are many people out there who are helping, donors, veterans, using their extensive networks to try to get people out that put their lives on the line for Americans.